Alright, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into the Year 7 playoffs with our San Jose Sharks. After a pretty good regular season, 43, 27, and 12, I wanted to be a little bit better, but we did give up on Jamie Benn at the beginning of the year, so I guess that's acceptable. And the last 3 games of the season, we had a couple teams that we could have beat here. We ended up losing to them in overtime. Our record could have looked a little bit better, and actually we could have finished up a little bit higher in the standings. But our division ended up being so competitive. I'll just quickly show you. What was it? The Pacific Division? Yeah, our division ended up being so competitive. Look at this, 98 points, 96 points for Vancouver, 93 points for Phoenix. They didn't make it into the playoffs, right? All these teams. So we're in the playoffs, but we do have to go up against the first-seeded team in this division, the LA Kings, because of that tight division, right? So it's going to be a tough first round here. I just want to show you guys some things. GM Tracker, I'm going to put the medical staff up by 1. Hopefully that will deal with any injuries that we have. And if you go back, the first 3 years it was good. Then we had the bad year, which we rebuilded, retooled our team a little bit. And now we've made it back into the Stanley Cup, not to the Stanley Cup Finals, Stanley Cup playoffs 3 years in a row. 2 years ago, it was the second round exit. Last year, it was the Stanley Cup final exit. If the pattern is continuing, this is the year that we got to win the Stanley Cup. I know we gave up on Jamie Benn, but the goals against average is still at 182, tied as the same as last year for our best defensive year in 7 years, right? So with that stat, I'm liking our team going into the playoffs, but I don't know, because round 1 up against the LA Kings here, they're first in our division. I don't know what to make of these guys. So we'll take a look at, oh, you know what? Hang on, let me just remember to do this right now. I'll turn on the injuries. Yeah, injuries, there you go. Injuries on, and what is it? Rotate goalies off. There you go. All right, I'll make sure to make Ernest Shirley as a starter. I saw a comment in there. He's the backup. Don't worry, I'll make that change before we start. So let's see who we're up against here. The LA Kings. Let's see what kind of roster they have. 7 years in, right? So I don't know. Richards, Carter, Anze Kopitar. Do you think they're still on the team? I'd imagine. I don't think they've retired yet. Yeah, they're still. Oh my God. I don't see Richards in there, but they have a very good team here. Look at this offense. Dustin Brown, 85. Anze Kopitar, 91. Tyler Toffoli, 88. Holy crap. It's one of the best first lines I've seen a computer GM put together. So Toffoli got much. That's almost better than our first line. Jeez, that is better than our first line. Holy crap, that's a very good first line for the LA Kings. The second line, Matt Fratton, 84, Jeff Carter, 87, Victor Zykov, 85. That's a great second line as well. That could be better than a lot of teams' first lines. Jesus, that's a very good top 6 there they have in LA. Third line, Clifford, Vey, and Pearson. Jeez, that's a very good third line as well. Grinder, playmaker, two-way forward, all 83 overall. All right, so their top 9 here in LA is fantastic. Their fourth line, Glass, Howrlook, and Lemieux. Claude Lemieux. Howrlook is very good for the fourth line center. I think he's almost wasted down there because he's a playmaker, but still very good. The wingers, not so much, but it doesn't matter because their top 9 is great. So I'd imagine their power play, their penalty kill, everything that they need they're going to have. Defense, Slava Voynov, 86, Drew Doughty, 91. So Drew Doughty makes that first line much better. So Voynov could be a little bit better, but he's not horrible. Second line, Trevor Daley and Jake Muzzin. Okay, and then the third line, Delorier and Koliakovo. So it does trail off a little bit there because they have such the good offense. I'm not really, crazy about their second and third line defensive core. I think ours is a lot better. And then Jonathan Quick, yeah, they still have Jonathan Quick, 89 overall, and Matt Jones, 84 overall. Okay, so the goaltender is very good as well. So I don't know, man. I think these guys might be able to keep the puck out of the net and also score a lot of goals with that top 6. Damn, that's a filthy-looking team right there. So now you've seen the LA Kings. Let's take a look at the San Jose Sharks. So you can see, man, Reed Boucher compared to Tyler Toffoli, he's not up there. Anze Kopitar is actually better than Logan. Gallagher is better than Dustin Brown. So I guess that's where we have the first line a little bit. But still, man. And then the second line, DeCall and Carter are pretty similar, right? And they got Fratton, who's also an 84, and then Zykov, right? So the second line is also very similar. Third line, yeah, their third line was looking pretty good. Fourth line, I think we have them. The defense, this is where I think we take over. I think our defense is much better, much deeper. They have Drew Doughty, which is the best defenseman in this series. But I think everybody else, I think we have them covered. And then goaltender, Ernest Chiarelli, get in the net. So it's going to be Ernest Chiarelli versus Jonathan Quick. The backup, Jack Campbell versus Jones. We have the advantage. But I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough series. So I know we want to win that Stanley Cup. I know that last year the Stanley Cup exit. So this year, anything but a Stanley Cup is almost a disappointment. But we got a tough team and we're on the road here, all right? So let's see. You know what? Before we get going, let me just blow my nose. All right, that's much better. So here we go. Game 1 in LA. It would be nice if we could take this first one, boys. We know the rivalry between the San Jose Sharks and the LA Kings. Let's go. Let's end this nice season for them. I don't care if they're first in our division. First period. All right, so Tyler Toffoli. Yeah, their first line right wing. You're going to see that a lot. Anze Kopitar, Toffoli, and Dustin Brown probably. Second period. They got another one. Dustin Brown, shorthanded. Oh, my God. They're out shooting us 23-19. Boys, I could use one. Make it a game. I know we're on the road, but still, we can make it a game. Power play. Oh, there it is. Nikita Kucherov. All right. We got a game here. Less than 15 remaining. Whoa, but another power play. Another power play. Oh, yes! Dwight King against his old team. 2-2 game. It's not over yet. 2 minutes left. All right, we're in. Oh, no! Thomas Jerko! He scored with 2 seconds left. I thought we were going to overtime. And the San Jose Sharks, they have a 3-goal third period to come back and win the game. I don't believe it. Nikita Kucherov, Dwight King, and Thomas Jerko with 2 seconds. What the hell was my third line doing out there with 2 seconds left? Holy crap. Jerko gets the goal. All right, one of the best, another big free agent signing. He gets a big goal. I thought we were in overtime already. He gets it with 2 seconds left. So Toffoli from Kopitar, Brown from Muzzin and Daly, Kucherov from Reichel and Gallagher, King from Brouwer and Sabatka, Jerko from Tyrell and Reichel. So third and fourth line, good job. They showed up big time for us in the third period. All right, sim to the next, not to the next shift, sim to the next day. Oh, man. Whew, that's a big win. I thought we lost that one for sure. What a third period by the San Jose Sharks. And Ernest Chiarelli, he only kept them to 2 goals there, so that was a big game for him as well. So, boys, we already stopped their home ice advantage. It'd be nice if we could take a 2-0 series lead. Come on now. First period. All right, they got another first period, another lead for the LA Kings. Come on, boys, we can't allow this. We're not going to have third periods like that every single time. Second period, tie up the game. Seconds. So they're fourth line center. So once again, the San Jose Sharks going into the third period trailing by 2. I mean, we came back the last game, so it's possible, but to have it happen back-to-back games, I don't know. A guy like Jonathan Quick, he's got to shut the door eventually. Yeah, there it is. Power play again. We had our chances. No, not happening. Empty net goal for Jeff Carter, his second goal of the game, and the LA Kings win. Tie up the series 1-1. 40 shots to 25. Yeah, they were the better team that game. All right. So that's why, game 1 was definitely a steal, because to come back and score 3 goals on Jonathan Quick in 1 period to win the game, that's not going to happen that much. So that was a big game 1. So we're tied 1-1 in the series. We got home ice now, boys. Come on, we're not in trouble until we lose on home ice. Let's not lose on home ice. Let's take these next 2 games, take a stranglehold around this series. All right? I don't want to see that bad first period again. Let's go. First period. All right, that's decent. 11-10 the shots. We're not trailing. All right. Come on now. It's time for some offense. Second period. Close game. All right. It's a goaltender duel right now. Who's going to be the better goalie? Jonathan Quick or Ernest Chiarelli? Let's see. Power play. Good kill. Good kill. Power play for us. Oh, penalty kill. Oh, yes. Troy Brouwer right after the penalty kill. Come on. Is that going to be enough? Ernest Chiarelli. Ernest Chiarelli. Oh, the big easy, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Troy Brouwer. Another game winner from our depth. Jerko had it in game 1. Troy Brouwer's got it in game 3. Our third and fourth line right wingers getting it done. Vladimir Sabatka and Shattenkirk getting assists. What a defensive series so far. And Ernest Chiarelli, man. What another big game for him. I'm telling you, I think we can believe in Ernest Chiarelli. I know his individual stats, they still look out of whack a little bit, but he's getting it done. He really is. 2 regular seasons now, and hopefully he can carry us through these playoffs. So, boys, home ice advantage. Come on, we can take this. We got a 3-1 series lead. All right, come on now. This is huge. First period. No. Where's our leads at? Their damn fourth line centers getting like, what's that? His third or second goal of the series? Where's our first and second line? Let's go. DeCall, Logan, Reed Boucher, Gallagher, let's go. I'm calling you guys out. Second period. There you go. All right, Dwight King again against his whole team on the fourth line. Jesus. Or is it the third line? I think it's the fourth line. All right, so we got a 1-1 game in the third period. Come on now, boys. Home ice advantage. They're going crazy, are the fans. This is a game that we got to win, man. We don't want them to tie it up 2-2. Come on, 5 minutes left. Logan. I need you, Logan. Oh, we're going overtime. All right. Thomas Yurko, maybe? Logan, Boucher, DeCole, power play. Oh, my God. Come on, penalty kill, good kill. Yes! Nikita Kucherov! Finally! The wait, maybe it was well worth it. 44 shots on the net. It took 44 shots just to get that second goal. Holy crap. But the good news is that the San Jose Sharks are now leading the series 3-1. Haven't lost on home ice. Dwight King gets his second of the series. Nikita Kucherov gets his second. So everybody except for the first line. And Logan, I mean, you're under the microscope here. Everybody's saying if you don't show up in these playoffs, man, it's going to be you for the second overall pick last year. So come on now. It's time for you to step it up. I know you're playing good defensively, but still, man, it's time for you to step up in a big way. All right? On the road, we don't want to have any injuries to deal with. Let's just end this series right now. We have a 3-1 series lead. Don't think back to the year 2014 when the LA Kings came back from 3-0 down. All right, we can take this series right now. So let's go. First period. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a first period, first line that I need. All right, the first line comes through in a big period right there. Reed Boucher, 2 goals in the first. That's what I need from my first line. There you go. All right, maintain that 2-goal lead now, boys. Second period, they got one back. Anze Kopitar. All right, you knew that was going to happen. So we got we don't have the routine. We have the lead. We're out shooting them 25-13, but I don't think that's enough for a third period. All right, Ernest Chiarelli's been great for us, but first and second line, it's time for you guys to get another goal for us. We need one more. We need one more. Power play. Oh, that would have been the perfect time. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. Come on. Wait a minute. Do we need one more? Ernest Chiarelli, Nikita Kucherov gets the empty netter, but we didn't even need it because Ernest Chiarelli, he allows only 1 goal against. It was a great defensive game, that one. 21 shots against. Our team prevailed. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, Reed Boucher from Logan, all right? So, I mean, Logan had 2 assists in that game clincher right there. All right, Kucherov from DeCall. So I know everyone's going to be calling out Logan, but you know what? He's killing penalties as our first-line center, and we had a great defensive series this whole time. Only one game where we allowed 3 goals. Everything else, 2 goals against. 0 goals against, sorry. 1 goal against. All right? So we played good defensively. We definitely did. So I'm not going to get angry at anybody. I know you guys are in the comments, but whatever. That's not up for the GM or the coach. All I'm happy is that we beat the toughest team in our division in convincing fashion. All right, which gives me hope that we can win the Stanley Cup this year. Absolutely, all right? What other team in the West can we not beat now? I mean, they had everything. They had the first-line defenseman. They had the elite goalie. They had the top 6, which was unbelievable. We can beat any team that we come up against, all right? We're built for the playoffs. Our goals against average. And Ernest Chiarelli, baby, the big easy. He's getting it done. All right, so we're on the road up against the Edmonton Oilers in round number 2. Very interesting. So I'll just quickly take a look at the player stats for the season. Nice short playoff round right there. Come on now. Oh, I definitely don't want to lose anything. You know what? Maybe I should quickly... Yeah, you know what? Hang on a second here. Just to be certain. I don't want to lose anything after winning that series. So, I went to season stats. My bad. Player stats for the playoffs. There you go. Take your sweet-ass time to load once again, game. Loading the stats takes forever. All right, so forwards. Yeah, so nobody had more than 3 points. Kucherov, 3 goals in 5 games played, an empty netter, so 2 goals, really. Reichel, 3 assists. Terrell, 3 assists. So look at that, our depth. Reed Boucher, 2 goals in the last game, though. So he had 4 games played with no points, right? Gallagher, 2 assists. Dwight King, 2 points. Brouwer, Sabaka. Logan, yeah, he had 4 games played with no points as well, boys. So, I mean, I know. Let it be known. I know. DeCall, though, as well. So, it was a weird series, man. Like, nobody had goals. It was our depth. It really was. Everybody had the same amount of points. 3 points. Palmieri was the only guy without a single point. Defenseman, barely any points for our defense. It was a defensive series. I thought they would score goals at will on us with that top 6, but Ernest Chiarelli, 5 games played, a goals against average of 1.14, 4-1-0, and a save percentage of 96.41 and one shutout. Jesus. Ernest Shirelli, you're an absolute beast. He really is. All right, so there you go. There are the stats, and last but not least, the playoff tree. Just to show you, there is the Western Conference. Edmonton won the Battle of Alberta. Dallas beat Vancouver. Minnesota beat Nashville. So you got Edmonton versus San Jose, Dallas versus Minnesota. And in the East, Boston beat Montreal. Buffalo beat Tampa. Ottawa beat Pittsburgh, and Columbus beat the Islanders. So you got Tampa versus Boston, Columbus versus Ottawa, Edmonton, San Jose, and Dallas versus Minnesota. There are your Elite Eight. All right, so if you have any suggestions for our lineups, let me know. I'm not going to make any changes with that goals against right now. Our team is clicking. All right, but still, go nuts in the comments. I'll take it into account, and I'll see you in the next one.